Just a little tease right quick to remind you guys to sign up for the October challenge with LASHAE on ifyoucanmove.com. The link is down below in the description box. Y'all know I went from a large to a medium, and I just found out that I won for most referrals on the Hip Hop Tabata challenge from August, so I'm so excited. Okay, I just actually just finished working out with Kiara. I did like 2 workouts, which were like an hour today. I love her so much. Her energy is so amazing, and I'm so happy that I'm in this place, y'all, because I love, like, I'm cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was cute before, but I'm super cute now, and I can't wait to see what I look like after the October challenge. Lyric is actually joining me. My husband is joining me for the October challenge, which starts on October 11th. If you're going to, you know, become a part of the challenge, I need you guys to go on the site, sign up, okay? Tell them that I sent you, okay? And also get your weighted bands, okay? Get your booty bands so you can be fully engulfed in this. You definitely need the weighted bands for Trap and Tone October 11th, you guys, okay? So y'all make sure y'all sign up. I'm so excited. All right, y'all. And also, please don't forget about this ISOT. I know that y'all stay trying to, you know, say, oh, y'all scamming people. Look, okay, why would I be buying it and using it myself? Am I scamming myself? That don't even make sense. Look at me, okay? It's all been a part of the journey. And if you want to try, you can get your money back. Like, if you know, want to try the samples and you don't like it, you can get your money back, the whole 9, okay? It's easy peasy if you just want to try it out. I would definitely suggest it if you're working out and everything. If you have like some stomach issues and, you know, you're always trying to regulate, I would definitely suggest getting the tea, because whenever we're like feeling nauseous or our stomach is upset, we drink the tea, we feel better, we use the bathroom, okay? So get into. Well, anyway, I hope you guys join the challenge, and let's get into whatever video you're about to watch. Yes. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue. I am back. I hope y'all are doing good. Oh my gosh, you guys, it has been such a, like, I don't know, I feel like it's been a minute. Has it been a minute? It feels like it's been longer than it's been, I feel like, because I know I just put out videos like a couple of days ago, but whatever. Okay, we're back for life after lockup, and I miss y'all, and I hope y'all are doing well. So if you don't know, I have become an affiliate for Pretty Little Thing, so you guys can check down below in the description box for a link to the website. If you want to purchase anything, they have really cute clothes on there. I tend to model them. I actually posted a picture of myself in a Pretty Little Thing outfit on my Instagram and here on YouTube, so you know, y'all be looking for your girl when I post new outfits that I've gotten. I might do a haul video because I have like another like shipment that's coming in soon. So yeah, I really, you know, I'm kind of low-key obsessed with Pretty Little Things, so I thought, why not become an affiliate and, you know, make a thing of it. Also, I'm shooting with my new Canon M50. This is my first mirrorless camera, so you know, hopefully everything looks good. It looks good from here in the little side view there. So yeah, okay, new camera. All right, and you know, we're gonna get into it. Life after lockup. I hope y'all are doing good. So let's start off with Lamar and Andrea. So y'all know Andrea is really trying hard to get Lamar to agree to have their daughter Priscilla baptized, okay, under the Mormon religion. You all know that most black people are not fans of the Mormon religion because a lot of the actual Mormon religion scripture says that having dark skin is a sin. They just started allowing black people into the church, I believe, in like maybe the 70s, 80s. I could be wrong. I'm not too sure. It's not my, you know, it's not my religion. I don't know a lot about it, but what I do know is it's one of those religions that's definitely built in, like, you know, racism. So there's that. And Andrea is like so gung-ho about it. And listen, I was Christian. I'm Christian. I was christened. Okay. I have been to Baptist churches. I am Catholic. Okay. By religion, I am Catholic. So I have been christened. I have had rites of passage. I have done, you know, everything that you can do in Catholic religion. Okay. I have been there, girl. So I personally feel like you can never bless a child too much. You can never put too much good intention on a child through water. Okay. Like, that's just how I feel. And it doesn't matter which religion it is. Okay. Now, I do feel like the laying of the hands, whose ever hands you are laying on the child, matters. Okay. So I understand where Lamar is coming from, feeling like I don't want, some secretly racist white person dipping my chocolate child in some damn dirty water. Okay, I understand how he feels. Okay, so when Andrea comes up with the idea to let Tennyson do it in a pool in the backyard, that seems less offensive. Okay, and to me, the fact that it's Tennyson and it's her brother, that makes it better. Okay, now this is what I didn't know. I thought Tennyson wanted to be a preacher in the Mormon religion. I thought he wanted to do that. But apparently he doesn't. We found out at the end of the episode that he doesn't want to go on this mission with the Mormon church. He doesn't want to do it. He probably wants to stay in LA and figure out his life as a young man, because his mom is always so overbearing and nyap, 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 nyap. Maybe he feels like he would like to go out and think for himself for a second. Who knows, Andrea? But you forcing this on your kids, to me, is not okay. I'm not a fan of it. And it really doesn't matter what you do, because I think when they become adults, they'll make their decisions for themselves anyway, regardless of how much you've pushed this religion on them. Now, Dulo. Y'all know Dulo is Lamar's cousin that offered Tennyson the little joint. And it was really to test him and see what he was going to do. And also that if he wanted to do it in the environment where you're with people who care about you, who won't let anything bad happen to you if you're going to try it, okay? That's the mindset, behind a lot of older men that do this, okay? At least from my standpoint and what I know about people, okay? But y'all know Andrea is not here for that. She's, basically acting like somebody offered him crack. Like, it's weed, sis. It's not that deep. It's just like as if someone would have offered him alcohol. And I kind of feel like partaking in alcohol is not against the religion. They actually partake in alcohol in the Bible, in church. It's a lot of speak of wine in the spirits. And I feel like, no one should go too far in anything. Drinking, smoking, whatever. Like, everything has its limits, I feel like. But ultimately, she's completely overreacting. Dulo comes to the baptism that they're having that day, and Lamar's supposed to be blowing up this pool. He goes to use the bathroom. Tennyson leaves the pool unattended, and it blows up. Of course, she blames it all on Lamar and makes it seem as if he's doing this on purpose so that Priscilla won't be able to get baptized. And I'm like, oh God. So now he has to make it right. Now, at first, he just kind of walked off from her because he was obviously annoyed, but he finally, got the little preacher guy from the church to come over and help him tape up the pool, and they, reinflated it, and everybody's coming over, and we're gonna make this happen. It's basically like a little, barbecue in the backyard. Okay, dip the baby in the pool, and she gets to swim around. It's a good time. It's not a big deal at the end of the day. Any extra blessing on the children is great, but the idea that she's going to go to hell if she doesn't get dipped in this nasty pool water by your, teenage son that doesn't want to even be doing this, like, I'm offended. I'm offended by that frame of mind, because I just think that's ridiculous. You know what I mean? She's a child. She's not going to hell, Andrea. She's a child. And whether she is dipped in this water or not, she does not deserve hell. So I just kind of feel like that type of mindset is so scary to me with certain religions. But you know what? If it suits you, if it helps you be a better person, do you. Did y'all see that she had Kente in the baby's little baptism dress? I said, I thought you don't care nothing about being black, but you adding Kente to the Mormon baptism. I just was like, okay, whatever. The conversation she had with Dulo, I feel like Dulo was trying to talk to her like a person with sense, but why? She's going to overreact anyway. And then at some point she says, I just realized, what? He's high. He's high right now. There is no point in talking to him because he's high. It's like, what do you think weed is, Andrea? I mean, you do have sex in prison broom closets. So please tell me you've partaken before, okay? Like, I just feel like she's probably done it before. Like, stop acting like weed is that much of a mind-altering experience. It's really not. Like, it's really not. It might make things cloudy. It may make you a little paranoid depending on who you are. Might make you hungry. Might make you sleepy depending on the kind. But ultimately, you are still aware as far as I'm concerned, in my experience. But you know what, Andrea? Go off. She allows him to stay and be a part of the festivities. And I feel like she's just always doing the most for no reason at all, other than the fact that she's extra. She's insecure, and she likes to be on reality TV. So Lacey and Shane, you guys, so they go to the doctor. Child, the doctor said Now, Lacey, you remember I told you to only implant one embryo and you said no, you wanted to implant two. Do you remember that? And Lacey was like, because, like, I don't know if we can, like, afford to do this again. It's like $25,000 for one round of IVF. You know what I'm saying? It's really expensive, okay? Child, which reminds me, please, Lord, don't let this lady be the Supreme Court justice that don't believe in IVF. Like, nobody needs you as a Supreme Court justice, ma'am. Like, nobody cares about what you believe in. It has nothing to do with this situation in your job. But that's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. But it made me think about that, because that's like way too expensive. Like, why is it always cheaper to get things that help men do things? But when it comes to women, everything has to be, you know, all out the ass expensive. It's just like really annoying to me. But anyway, the doctor had us scared at first. She didn't want to tell Lacey what was going on until Shane came into the room. Okay? So Shane comes in, and the doctor sits them down and tells them that they have a set of twins and then a separate baby. All in all, Lacey got 3 babies in her body right now. 3, count them. 1, 2, thrice baby in her womb right now, y'all. Do you hear me? 3 of them, okay? And to add to the 3 that she already has, which will give us a grand total of 6 kids and a man with no job, what we gonna do, Jesus? You thought it was supposed to be a happy occasion, but oh no, we stressed out. My chest hurt. What I'm gonna do, Lord? I can barely take care of the 3 we got. What I'm gonna do? Help me. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Like, I just kind of felt like this was supposed to be happy, but it wasn't, because that's a lot. Y'all know what y'all gotta do? Start an OnlyFans. Child, what else can you do in this climate? When they tell her dad about it, y'all know her dad is always, you know, tongue to cheek. He's going to tell you exactly how it is. And his assessment of them being pregnant was, you would think you would wait for him to get a job first. I was like, he doesn't have a job? I thought he had a job. Like, get this man a job. Like, make it make sense. Why doesn't he have a job? Like, they got jobs out here, y'all. You better get online. Like, I'm just saying, you better safari this. Like, come on, do something. It makes no sense for you to be on a reality show and you telling me you're not bringing in no income. Y'all better twerk this. That makes no sense to me, y'all. I never will understand how people be on national television with thousands, hundreds of thousands of people, maybe sometimes millions of viewers watching their show, and they have done nothing for the betterment of their pocket besides the show. I don't understand. Okay? You better figure it out. Anyway, y'all, Brittany's situation is so sad this episode. It's the longest conversation. I kind of didn't like the way they kind of dragged this situation out, but I understand they needed it to be a certain amount of episodes. So they drug this situation with Brittany's mom out, and it's so depressing and sad, and you don't even want to keep seeing her with the burn on her nose, tweaking, knowing what's going on. Like, that type of energy is really dark and oppressive and low vibrational, and I'm just not a fan of seeing it on television all the time like that, you know? Over the years, like, I've seen a lot of people be on drugs in real life and on shows, and I'm just not a fan of what that feels like to me, to watch people like turn themselves into zombies. You feel me? But anyway, Brittany and her sister confront her mom about whatever drug she's on, because they say that she's abusing her pills. That don't look like a pill high to me, but I'ma let it be. She breaks down and admits that she took some pills. And when Brittany tells her that she's gonna give her some space to get herself together, she tells Brittany, F you. You know, like, now I'm upset because you're telling me that you're not gonna stand here and watch me, you know, basically kill myself. And I imagine, like I said last week, that this is so hard for Brittany, because this is not just something that her mom has put her through throughout the years. This is something she's been through personally. So she understands what it is. You know what I'm saying? To be addicted and have a problem and have a need. You know what I'm saying? So I feel bad for her to have to go through this with her mom, and that this has been her life. And the fact that she is constantly in a mind frame of what would have happened to me if I would have had a parent that was more worried about me than getting high. Like, and the fact that her dad has already gotten his life together, you know, and Nicole, I don't know how old Nicole is, but seemingly Nicole is a teenager, because now they're going to send Nicole to Alaska to be with her dad. And it's like, well, if her dad's clean, she should have been with her dad. I don't understand why she would ever solely be in the care of the mother who is constantly relapsing. That just, you know, that don't make sense to me, but I understand. People want to be by their mom, and that's what it is. after we see her talk to Marcelino about, keeping her space from her mom and enjoying the life that they have created for themselves and for their kids. And Marcelino understands from, his own standpoint, because he's been through this same thing with his mother. It's just sad when people let addiction take them away from their kids to this degree. Speaking of addicts, Tony goes over to Tommy's place to talk to him about getting Angela back, okay? He says he misses her and he wants to get her back, okay? And if anybody knows how to do that, it's Tommy. Like, why are you going to talk to one of the main people who has been trying to break y'all up this whole time? Tommy tells him, look, you brought it on yourself, okay? You need to just let her go and let her be happy. You blew it, Tony, okay? You blew it. All right? Him leaving her was the best thing that ever happened to Angela. All right, Tommy? It's not about to change how he feels because you done showed up to his house. Okay, Tommy says, stay away from Angela. Then Tony gets upset. You gonna watch who you talking to, knocking a stool over and all of that. I'm like, what you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. Okay? Tommy tells him about Angela's new man. Okay? Oh, let me change the energy right quick. You wanna be mad at me? Or I'm gonna tell you, Angela got a new man. Yeah, man, she been talking to the whole time. Talking to him before she even met you, Tony. Okay? So she don't even want you. She had a little online date with him when I went over there the other day. She's over you. Scram. Beat it, okay? So he goes beating on Angela's door like he got a right to be upset. Angela, open up the door. What do you want, Tony? Jeez, what do you want? Okay? He asked her, so you seeing another inmate? It's none of your business, okay, Tony, with what's going on in my life. It's none of your business, okay? What makes you think you have the right to come over here and ask me about what I'm doing? You don't deserve the truth, Tony, okay? He says that she's being trifling, okay? She's been being trifling, cheating on him this whole time. She says it's not like that. It's not like we made out over the Wi-Fi or something. He calls her a cheater and she says, how am I a cheater, Tony? I never filed the marriage certificate, so how am I a cheater? We're not even really married, Tony. I'm emotionally drained from all of this bullshit with you, Tony. Okay, just get out of my face, okay? Just get on out of my face. Okay, I'm tired of you. Okay, so he leaves, right? He's all upset. He's storming out, going back to the motel with the prostitutes. And then she gets a phone call from Ross. Y'all, Ross then got arrested. Just when we think Ross is staying out of trouble, Ross said that the cops basically pulled him over because he looked like somebody they was looking for, some robbery across town. And now, the next thing he know, he's getting arrested for resisting arrest, fighting an officer, robbery, and all kind of stuff. like he's bullshitting, obviously. He did what them people said he did, probably, okay? And Angela was like, when is enough gonna be enough, Ross, okay? You really need to do some soul searching because you're wasting your life away. Grow up. Oh my God, okay? Look, I'm not trying to do another prison sentence, okay? I've had enough. I've had my limit with prison sentences, okay? Angela said, I want a man that's out of prison, that's done with it. I don't need nobody that's trying to go back, okay? That's how she feels about it, y'all. This was two kicks to me because I just did not know that he was going to end up in jail before they even got a chance to see each other in person. But we will see a continuation to, this storyline with these group of people from Life After Lockup at some point. So moving on to Michael and Sarah, y'all. So Michael, y'all know, has shown up to the baby's birthday party, and Sarah's new boyfriend Malcolm is inside. And Sarah tries to reach out to Michael beforehand and do this real classy base and adult-like, but Michael didn't want to answer the phone. So now he shows up and he is basically ignoring her. She like, look, you ain't about to go in there and disrespect him like that. Y'all know when Sarah puts on her black scent, right? And he goes in there with the presents. He says hey to the baby, plays with the big baby, then picks up the small baby, and the baby starts to cry, and he don't know how to handle the baby crying. He's embarrassed. Everybody's looking at him because nobody wants him there. He's looking at Malcolm. Malcolm's looking at him. He don't want to say nothing, so he just put the baby down and walks the hell out. It doesn't say anything to anybody. Don't stay for them to sing the baby happy birthday or nothing. I was just like, Michael, you are a piece of shit. And the thing that makes you a piece of shit is that you walk out on your baby's birthday party and then you blame their mother for moving on with her damn life. At the end of the day, If she wanted her boyfriend at the baby party, then her boyfriend can be at the baby party. If you was in your children's lives the way you were supposed to be, then none of this would be an issue. You would have known beforehand, and then if you felt some type of way, that could have been addressed before the baby party. But you like to run from responsibility, and now you want to get all in your feelings and butt hurt, okay? Malcolm talked to Sarah later on and said all the screaming that was going on outside of the party makes him think that there's still some emotion involved in this relationship between Michael and Sarah. He don't know what it is, okay? He don't know what it is. But he feel like it's something going on if it's still all of this anger and emotion. And of course, Sarah says, no, it's over. He's just upset because I'm moving on, okay? But it's just about these kids as far as I'm concerned. And I don't know if I believe that because Sarah has never filed the divorce papers on Michael. If you really wanted it to be over, if you really didn't want to be with them anymore, then please explain to me why have you not filed the divorce papers, Sarah? Make it make sense. He gets on the phone, Michael, gets on the phone with his daddy. I was like, his daddy is around. There's a grown man somewhere that Michael calls for advice. I had no idea. He calls his daddy and tells his daddy everything that has happened. And just like his mama, they make excuses for him and make it seem as if he did the right thing by walking out on the baby's birthday party. No, suck it the up and be there for them kids. That's what you should have done. And I would not be looking for advice from the man who wasn't really there. But you know, Michael has, now adopted this mind frame that his mama probably did something to make it hard for his daddy to be there for him. That's what niggas do. They blame their baby mamas for them not being around. And it's like at the end of the day, nothing is an excuse for a mother not being there for her child. But a man can use every excuse in the book for why he did not show up on a daily basis for a child that he created. Okay? Period. And it works on my nerves. Michael, at the end of the day, dude, it doesn't matter what's going on with Malcolm and Sarah. Him being there should not have been a problem for you because those are your kids and they were there and you should have been there because they were there. Period. You walking out and leaving does not mean that you this bigger person. It just means that you couldn't keep your cool and instead of making a scene inside, you decided to go ahead and leave. That's fine, but that's what you do all the time. You always run. You always leave. You always leave Sarah and everybody else wondering where the hell is Michael. And you can't get mad when somebody else end up raising your kids when you ain't around. He calls Sarah and tells her that he's going to show up to her house that night. She says, Malcolm is here. Don't show up to my house tonight. He says, they my kids. I'm going to show up when I want to. I'm going to show up tonight. I'm like, yeah, okay. We'll see how this works out. Because we don't get to see him show up to the house, of course. That's for next time, whenever we see them again. We found out at the end of the episode that John will be released from prison 4 months before Lacey's due date. Okay, so that will definitely cause issue in their relationship. Sarah and Malcolm are still dating. Michael refused to leave New York without seeing his daughters. We don't know what happened there. Angela hasn't given up on love. And Tennyson doesn't want to go on his mission, and Lamar is trying to sign a music contract. Well, y'all, that was life after lockup. I'ma just say this. Lamar is a glutton for punishment, but it's a true testament that there is always somebody out there for you. If there's somebody out there that has the patience to deal with Andrea's ass. Period, point blank. Okay? There is something to be said for people who are intelligent and book smart but don't have a lick of common sense. Angela. Keep doing the same thing over and over again. You're a smart woman. You done carved out a piece of land and peace in this world for yourself, and you upset your own peace by looking for men who can't meet you halfway. What is the damn problem? Okay? You got your Daisy Dukes on your own little piece of land, and you mean to tell me you can't find you a man that got a nice little job down to the paper mill or something? Like, I don't understand her. I don't. Brittany and Marcelino probably make the most sense out of everybody. Okay, like, let's just say that. Lacey and Shane. Why doesn't Shane have a job? Somebody make it make sense. I hope they have an OnlyFans. Tony. Go away, Tony. Just go away. Tommy, find you a woman that wants you, please. Do us all that favor. All right, y'all. That's all I got to say. I'll see y'all in the next one.